Hi, my name is Lizzie, and if you got a link to this video, it means I really would like you to be a part of a documentary I'm filming. You see, I want to go to film school for college, but to do that, I kind of need to make some films. So, one of the films I really wanted to make was kind of something about YouTube and how it's affected the music industry. So, what I've done is I've decided to contact a bunch of YouTube musicians and ask them their opinions. So if you got this, then I really want to hear from you. So please, if you could take just a few minutes out of your day to answer any to one of these questions, then I would really appreciate it. Please, I'm begging you. I love all of you that are getting this, and I have so much respect for all of you, and I love you as musicians, and I love your music. Thank you. So I have about 10 questions, except one of them's not really a question. It's more of a, little asking you to say one particular thing just so I can get the footage I need for this. But I'll read the questions to you, and then I'll put a link, all the questions in the description. The first one is, I really would like you to just say your name, what your kind of claim to fame is, or what got you famous on YouTube, and then just say, and I am a YouTube musician. That's something that I really want, just so I can compile it all together. Then the second question is, would you consider yourself primarily a musician, and what's your genre? Then the third, and that doesn't have to be a long one, it just has to be kind of a, yes, I do consider myself primarily a musician, I'm a blah 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 blah. Then the second question is, how has YouTube affected the music industry in your eyes? This is one that I really, 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 really would like you guys to answer. Even if you can only answer one, this is the one I would most likely you to answer. And kind of follow up to that is, do you like what YouTube has done for the music industry? Now, I know this could be probably all yeses, I love it, that's probably the only reason I'm famous or whatever. It's probably not, but you know what I mean. Then the next one is, would you be where you are today without YouTube? And that's kind of just another question. What kind of music do you personally listen to? What kind of environment has YouTube created for music listeners and musicians? Then, what kind of artists do you think YouTube helps most? Do you think it helps mainstream artists or rap artists or whatever most? If you could, now this one might be kind of confusing, but if you could be from one decade in terms of where the music industry was at that time, where would you be from? If you feel the music industry ran best in the 80s without any of the technology or something, or if you think right now is the best time, then that, I think, is just kind of an interesting question. And then finally, what would you be if you weren't a musician? Now, I know some of you guys are other things, so that could just be what it is, but if you could choose one thing other than a musician to be, what would it be? Thank you guys all so much for even being willing to watch this video through and being willing to do this, but I really would appreciate if you guys could answer at least one of these. I really would appreciate this. And I'm gonna put the documentary up on YouTube, so when it's done you guys can see it, even if you don't help out, but I would really appreciate if you guys would send in just a quick response on video. That's kind of one of the things I forgot to mention is, I really want a video response so that I can kind of cut it together in it. But if you can only type through answers, I can find a way to work it in. But please, 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 if you could get it on video, that would be great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope to see your answers. But if I don't, I understand. Just, if you don't, can you please respond to this video saying that you can't do it so I don't wait on responses forever from people I'm never going to get a response from. Thank you.